Hi, this is Maria Ross. Thank you for joining me today. This meditation will help you understand why loving yourself is so important. Will help you identify some of the negative self-image you may currently have. When we only focus on everything that is wrong with us, our flaws, weaknesses, and physical imperfections, this negative thinking triggers a sequence of very toxic emotions and feelings of hate, rejection, and resentment. The ego always finds something to hate about your personality, your body, the way you look, the way you talk, you name it. It laser focuses on the imperfections, ignoring the many attributes and strengths we have. Even when people compliment us, sometimes we don't accept it or believe it. These are the very self-destructive feelings that sabotage our relationships and deteriorates our physical health. Everyone talks about the importance of self-love, and I agree, it is important. But I also know firsthand that learning to love yourself is not easy. It takes time, persistence, patience, awareness, noticing the constant self-rejection and negative self-talk. It takes willingness to look deep into your soul and discover why you don't like yourself and when the self-rejection started. Perhaps it started when you were a child and your parents compared you to your siblings, friends, or cousins, and that created feelings of insecurity, inferiority, feeling that you were not good enough. Or maybe it started with you always comparing yourself to others, always looking at what others had that you didn't. This is why identifying what triggered that self-hate is important, because finding the source will allow you to heal the open wounds you have been carrying in your heart most of your life. Sometimes, all it takes is asking yourself, why am I not happy? What do I need to change? And I must tell you that when you start asking questions, the answers will come. The truth will show up, and you must be prepared and willing to face the pain that comes with it. Because sometimes the truth hurts, but it's necessary. Because feeling the pain of the past opens the pathway to healing. All the answers you are looking for already exist within you. And when they reveal themselves, the process of healing can begin. Seek the truth, and the truth will set you free. The day you start walking the inner path of self-discovery, you will begin to unveil the treasures of your multiple attributes and skills, your talents, your passion, your dharma, what makes you happy, all the gifts that were given to you by the Creator when you were born. You will discover your strengths and learn to know your worth and self-value. On the other hand, you will also become aware of the not so beautiful parts of you: jealousy, envy, greed, anger, hate, impatience, and so forth. Only you know what these are. By becoming aware of both your strengths and weaknesses, you can begin working on them. We all have an image of the kind of person we would like to be. The thing is that we need to build that person we'd like to become from the inside out. This is when the most amazing transformation of yourself begins. An unforgettable journey. You will discover that the most important project you will ever have to do in your life is you. That's right, you. Because when you are okay, when you feel good about yourself, when you are happy, you will make the people you love feel good and happy to have you in their lives. When you become aware of your potential and make a conscious decision to become a better version of yourself, the silent transformation begins. I call it the butterfly effect. As we all know, caterpillars build a cocoon around them and work on the inside to change who they are. Like the caterpillars, we also need to work on who we are internally before the changes can be seen by others. And as I said before, this will not be easy, but it will be the most revealing and awakening experience you will ever have. Listen, becoming a better person takes work, but it is worth it. Oh my God, yes, you are worth it. Say it with me, please. I am worth it. We all know that everything in life worth getting takes some kind of work, effort, and sacrifice, right? I mean, if achieving success was effortless, then everyone would be successful. Success would be a given, and no one would have to chase it or work for it. The way I see it, at some point in the caterpillar's life, something inside of them awakens and says, hey, don't settle for this. You don't have to crawl for the rest of your life. You can fly. You can do better. And the caterpillar locks in the vision of becoming a better version of itself, begins working on it and doesn't quit until the transformation is done. What a wonderful life lesson this is for us. Look, loving ourselves is a battle, an internal battle we must fight. It is a challenge because the battle takes place in our minds, the subconscious mind, the one we're not aware of. It's a mental attack of destructive negative thoughts and feelings. It is a lonely fight inside of us, a place, by the way, we rarely visit and explore. We are always looking at what's going on in the world. How can we ever find the time to pay attention to what's going on in our inner world? The part of us that we can't see with our eyes, but envelops all of who we are. Have you ever asked a close friend or family member to tell you what people think and say about you? I did, about 30 years ago, and I found out that my co-workers' impression of me was very far off from who I was at the time. You see, I was very shy, introvert, insecure, very naive and timid. I was an immigrant who was very self-conscious of her limitations and her broken English. So I kept to myself for the most part. But people interpreted my shyness as someone arrogant, stuck up, and conceited. Wow. When I heard that, I thought, that's not who I am at all. I couldn't believe it. I was so hurt at the time. But I was also intrigued because I couldn't understand how could I project an image of myself to the world that didn't reflect at all me, the person I really was on the inside. Of course, years later, I realized that the experience was a blessing in disguise because it forced me to turn my attention within and start looking for answers. It forced me to close my eyes and start meditating. I took the journey of self-discovery and started walking the road less traveled, the path of introspection, self-analysis, and the studies of metaphysics. It changed my life forever. It helped me understand why so many books, including the Bible, they all tell us the same thing. Know thyself. So simple, right? Know yourself. Nobody ever told me or encouraged me to do such a thing. I can't tell you how many times I told people, hey, I know you better than you know yourself. Trust me. And I was proud of that. Proud of knowing people inside out. And the sad part is, that I was probably right. I am sure I knew them better than they knew themselves. Let me ask you something. How is it that you don't mind investing your precious time getting to know people? You know them so well it's scary, but you aren't willing to invest time in getting to know you. Aren't you just as interesting and important? Aren't you just as intriguing and mysterious? Aren't you worth knowing and be discovered? Aren't you curious to know why you are the way you are? Listen, self-love has nothing to do with the physical body or beauty. Just think of how many famous, rich, successful, and beautiful people that are no longer with us, may they rest in peace, didn't like themselves. They abused drugs and alcohol. Some of them committed suicide or self-destroyed their lives and careers. We loved these people. We thought the world of them. We believed their lives were perfect. What did we see in them that they didn't see in themselves? I guess they forgot to look inside and discover their own beauty. Now, let's begin the meditation by finding a comfortable position and with your eyes closed, take a few deep breaths. Quiet the mind, quiet the thoughts, the heart. Put aside your problems and worries. Let go of the stress and tension built up on your neck and shoulders. Just let them go and drift away. Release them. Turn your attention inward in the middle of your chest, right next to your heart. And feel the peace, the quiet, the stillness. The silence. This wonderful silence that you will always find here inside of you, where the real essence of who you are lives. Immerse yourself and enjoy this moment of peace and silence, and breathe it in. Now, think of the person you love the most in your life and give him or her a big, big hug and feel the love in your heart. Feel the love and notice how good it feels to love someone. Just feel that energy. Tell this person you are hugging tightly, I love you. I love you so much. And feel it in your heart. Feel the love all over your body. Now let this person go and transfer this love to you. Hug yourself strong and tightly. Give yourself some love. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. Allow this love to embrace you. Let it soothe you. Let it heal any emotional wounds you may be carrying in your heart right now. Surrender yourself to this love. Rest in this beautiful moment of love. Remember that to love yourself, all you have to do is tap into the source of abundant and unlimited love you already have inside of you. This moment is for you, a gift to yourself, to get to know you better. So let's bring to your awareness one of your negative traits, one that you would like to work on and transmute, transform, get rid of. Repeat after me. I know you well. I know you have been with me for a long time. You always make me feel bad, sad, unhappy. I don't want you to be a part of my personality anymore. I want to transform you into something different and better. I'm sorry for rejecting you and hating you. I'm sorry for not giving you the attention you deserve. But from now on, I will work with you and transform you. Now, bring to your awareness a good quality of yours, something that you really, really like about you, the one you know in your gut has a lot of value, that quality you have that everyone likes and you feel good about it. Envelop this quality in love and tell it, I love you. I am proud of you. I am so glad you are a part of me. I'm so grateful that you are a part of me, part of my personality and who I am. Give yourself a hug and tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. Your soul and spirit already love you unconditionally. The problem is that nobody taught us this when we were growing up. We were left with the wrong impression that we had to find love, acceptance, approval, and validation outside ourselves, looking for love and care in all the wrong places. To love yourself, you must unveil the repressed, hidden, and toxic feelings of disapproval and resentment that are so damaging to your self-image and self-confidence. You must begin to monitor and control the self-criticism. You can't love and hate yourself at the same time. But once the inner work is done, then you'll become confident, articulate, magnetic. You will be walking through life knowing your worth and self-value. But first, you need to put in the work. This is very important for everyone to understand because transformation has to happen within, in the silence, in the hidden place of your mind and soul. Now, it is time to return. Bring your attention back to your space and your chair. You feel very calm and relaxed, at peace, happy, excited and curious. Hopefully, looking forward to spend some time with you and discover your beauty. Anxious to begin your amazing transformation one day at a time. And don't forget that you have a legion of angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and masters waiting for you to begin your journey of introspection, and they want to walk along with you. They want to help you, guide you, and support you. Connect with them often and thank them for being with you. I do it all the time and I love them. Now, stretch your arms and body, and when ready, you can open your eyes. If you like this meditation, please give me a like. Share it with the people you love. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the videos I post every month. With deep honor and respect, I salute the divine spirit that lives in you. I love you guys. Namaste.